Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at Kylo Ren from the Star Wars 6-inch Blackline series. I know it's been about a month since I've had this and it's come out because I did get it on September 4th, and here we are in the beginning of October. I wanted to make sure that I got this Wave 1 reviews out of the way. That way, whenever Wave 2 comes in, it just kind of goes right into there, and it gets me back into the flow of doing reviews again since I've kind of taken a few months off, to be honest. But one of the things that I wanted to kind of point out that you really haven't seen in any of the previews or maybe pictures, but I wanted to make sure that I'm showing this to you in case you haven't got the figure yet. We know that he idolizes Darth Vader, or kind of the Sith. So it's kind of a collector and stuff like that, and he supposedly made his helmet based off kind of Darth Vader's or some stuff. So you can see this back section here with Vader's, how it kind of fans out. I think we all know what Darth Vader's helmet looks like, but just kind of the back end right here flares out. If you take the hood back, which we haven't seen in, I don't think, any previews or anything, but you can see that his kind of flares out. Not as much as Vader's, but just a little bit. So wanted to make sure that that's something that I did point out. And you can also see kind of the front here. So there's some similarities. It's not exactly the same, but I think that's pretty cool. His lightsaber, now he only comes with this one weapon. As far as I know, it comes attached like so. So it's not like Luke's or Vader's that you can take off, or Yoda's, and then pop it back on there. So it's just one piece here, as far as I can tell. Because it doesn't feel like it's coming out any, but it doesn't come with a little single thing either. So it's just always going to be fully lit up like so. I'm cool with that. I don't I don't really care much for the just the lightsaber by itself. I'm just have it always out because that's the way I'm going to pose them on the shelf. So as far as some of the details with the figure, you'll see that he does, and now he is just mostly all black, or pretty much everything is black except for some stuff on his face. You can see some silver paint there, and some silver right here at the front. Now, if you've seen the promotional pictures, or pictures of him, or seen him in the previews, you'll notice that his sleeves, they have these like little lines going through the sides like so, and they demonstrated that here on the figure as well. So I definitely appreciate that. I'm glad they didn't just make it all one solid, black all the way through. So nice attention to detail there. They did the same right here. And another thing that I like is the cloth mixture with the plastic. Now, if you don't like this, you can see that you can move it all the way around. So if you popped his head off, you could take this off if you wanted to. So if you don't like that, then you can get rid of it if you do. But I kind of like the little mixture of the two there. The other thing is the slits here in the legs. So instead of some figures to where they're they're always connected there, so you can't really get a whole lot of posability on them. This guy, he can move all the way around, do the splits there. He can bring the legs all the way forward, back. So very posable. It doesn't hinder him at all whatsoever. So we'll put him in a cool pose here in a bit. I do want to give one comparison as far as height goes. So let's bring in Boba Fett, which you'll kind of see. He's about the same height. Maybe he's a little bit taller. Let's grab one Stormtrooper here from First Order, if I can get him to stand up. And you can see he's a little bit taller than them. Whenever it comes to Vader, he is shorter than Vader. So you can see those two side by side. And I love these fabric capes that they do, for the Blackline. Like Vader's, his is like super long. It's always dragging. And they, did the same thing with Boba Fett here. So, all right, as far as articulation goes, the head, it does rotate here. I'm really not getting a whole lot back and forth. That I can feel a little bit there, but it does go side to side as you need it to. Again, the arms are not hindered; they can go back and forth with the shoulders, and also back here. And this is a very soft plastic, so even whenever you move the arm back, you can see that this isn't like pushing it back down. So you can get some pretty cool poses out of that. The elbow, it also rotates. And both the hands, neither one of them go in and out. They all go front and back. The same thing with this one over here. There is an ab crunch here, which also serves as the waist, so you can get rotation there, and it will, you know, rock forward and back as well. The legs, same as all the rest of them. They go in and out, back and forth like I showed you there. He does have the thigh cut, so this does rotate. You do have the double jointed knees. Just, it's hard to see. You do have the double jointed knees there. And the feet, they do rotate, which helps out a lot whenever you want to, let's say, put him. And I like the little snow scene whenever you first see his lightsaber appear. But try to do something like that. Probably don't notice it from the front, but he does stand quite well that way. So you guys, okay, maybe if I do it this way, you know what scene I'm talking about. But basically, whenever you see the woods and he's in the snow, and for the first time his lightsaber comes out in that first preview, that's kind of what that pose I think I'm trying to do there. So if you wanted to do that, he's able to do that, and you can see that both feet do stand flat, so something that I really do like. So really cool character, you know, and you get a bunch of, I've got 3 and another First Order Stormtrooper on order, so I'll have 4 total, but you get a bunch of these guys behind them. I mean, it looks pretty impressive. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm going to try to, you know, get back into doing this stuff. I've started mixing in some video game stuff as well, so I'm going to do Star Wars here for a bit, and then try to get some Transformers as well. So talk to you guys later. Peace.